yeah, I've just seen the message from Michael and that, and Jimmy can't make it as well. So this is a good song. This is a Beatles song. It goes, "It's the karma's gonna get you, gonna knock you right off your head. You better get yourself together. Pretty soon you're gonna be dead." And then it goes, "What in the world you thinking of?" So, a lot of slash chords, pretty much. So, we'll just go through. It's a great song in it. It's great chord sequences. Actually, it's the same chord sequence, but it keeps jumping into different keys. So hopefully you can see that the more we go on. All right, I'm just going to mute you. So I'll see how you get on, how you would tackle that first before I give you some tips. How would you do an A with a G sharp in the root? And then an F sharp minor, and then an F sharp minor over E. That's it, Roddy, but you can keep the bar on for the F sharp minor over E. Really, the only thing that's being affected is the sixth string as an open E. So I saw a few with the A. I would, if I'm doing it with open chords, I'd probably bar it like that with one finger. So then you can reach up to the G sharp here with your little finger, and then to the F sharp minor. And then I just release the first finger. I just pull that bar down, so it's still bar in it, but it just releases the sixth string as an E. So an E in the root. So you go. And in the bass it's like. So just imagine it's constantly descending. Okay, I'll put that on there for you to have a little practice. I'll just watch you while you do it. That's it, Roddy. And then to the F sharp minor. Nice and rich. Yeah, that's it, Rod. That's it, Rich. Let's see you, Brian. A to A over G sharp, F sharp minor. That's it. And then there you go. Nice. So hopefully when you're playing that yourself now, you can hear that descending bass line. It's constantly going down. Oh, let's have a drink. It's been a long day today. Here we go. So let's just have a go. This does it 3 times. I might as well put the 3 times on. It's exactly the same sequence. So we'll go nice and slow from the A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So A over G sharp, F sharp minor over E. Do it again. So A over G sharp, F sharp minor over E. A over G sharp, F sharp minor over E. So when I say on Q, I always say A, and then I'll say over G sharp, meaning it's always like the chord you've just done. So we'll do that again. Hopefully you start to pick up the speed with it. So let's do that again, and I'll start singing it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, A. Instant karma's gonna get you over E, back to A. Gonna knock you right off your head over E, back to A. You better get yourself together. And the next one's pretty straightforward. F to G and then to A. Yeah, and that's a good way of doing it. I can see you could do that bar chord if you wish. So from the F to G to A. Okay. Right. I tell you what, we'll just try this one more time. So hopefully you're grasping this this first chord sequence, all right? So from the A, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, A over G sharp. Instant karma's gonna get you. A, gonna knock you right off your head. You better get yourself together. F now. Pretty soon you're gonna be dead. Okay. I will listen to that in a minute. So the next section, you can see it does it twice. So we have a D, and then we have a D over C sharp. So you want to get your little finger up to the C sharp, which is on the 5th string. Yeah. So Brian, you got to keep the D chord on. So it's a D chord with a C sharp in the root. So that's it, the 4th fret. And then it goes to a B minor chord. And then it's a B minor over A, so you're treating it the same as you did with the F sharp. Just pull the bar down, so you've then got the open A note on the 5th string. That's it. So I'll put that there. So it's D, D over C sharp, B minor, and then over A. That's it. Don't forget on the B minor, don't just totally release the bar. You've just got to pull your finger down, because you still want to be barring the 1st string. That's it. So D, and then D over C sharp. That's it, B minor. And then pull your finger down, and you should get that open A. Alright, you all look like you're doing that pretty good. So from the D, we'll go nice and slow. From the D, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, D over C sharp, B minor over A. And D over C sharp, B minor over A. Okay. So don't worry if you're not totally mastered that, we're just going to plow on. And then you can see it's always the chord and its relative minor. If you think of it, D's relative minor is B minor, A's relative minor is F sharp. Here you got C and A minor. So C, C over B. That's it, Brian, yeah, nice one, Rich. And then A minor over G. So think about it, A minor over G. Where's your G root? That's it, Brian. That's it. And sometimes if that's too much of a stretch to do that, I would just take off my 3rd finger. And it'll be an A minor 7 over G. Okay, so let's play this. What we'll do is we'll do the bar of D and the bar of E at the end. So let's go from the C. You ready? 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C over B, A minor over G, and then D, 2, 3, 4 to E. Okay, so let's try that one more time. Bit of a challenge, I suppose, isn't it? Like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C over B, A minor over G, D, 2, 3, 4, then E. That you are. Okay. Right, so let's just see if you had a look at that. Just have a just have a little go at each sequence. So the A over G, F sharp minor over E. So A over G sharp. That's the 6th string, that, Brian, on this G sharp. If you think of the G's on the 3rd fret. And then F sharp minor. That's your B minor. Yeah, that's it. And then lower your hand and you open the E. So the second sequence is F, G to A. So F, G, and then A major. The third sequence is D, over C sharp. That's it. And then B minor to B minor over A. So pull the bar down. That's it. And then C over B. You should know this one well. A minor over G. Little finger. That's it there. And D to E. Okay. So we'll try it. Nice one, Brian. I was watching you, Brian, when you were doing that. So we'll try that together. Don't worry if you fall a bit behind, you know, because it's always hard putting it into context. But when I've done it, I'll listen to you all individually in your own time. So from the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, A. Instant karma's gonna get you over E. Back to A. Gonna knock you right on the head. Back to A. A over G sharp. Get yourself together. Go for the next one, F. Pretty soon G. Gonna be dead. A. So D. D over C sharp. B minor over A. I'll go a bit slower. D. D over C sharp. B minor over A. C. C over B. A minor to G over G. D. So do you. Yeah, you. Okay, I could see that was pretty taxing, but I'm going to just give it a listen. Broddy, do you want to go first with that? How are you finding it, Roddy?
I know it. I don't know it. I don't know the song, but I can do it, but I don't know the songs. It'll be all over.
Have you never heard this one? Yeah.
No.
What the hell?
No. Sorry.
The F sharp minor. You're on a B minor there. That should be F. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Then it's
F. And D. Excellent. And do you know what? It's a credit that you can just you don't know this song and you can play it. Do you know what I mean? That's a great skill to have that. You know, if you ever do a jam night or out and you just get up with some people you never heard it. You know, you never know down the line where it'll take you.
Yeah.
But and that's quite complicated as well. It's not that straightforward. It's not a 4-chord trick, is it? So
no.
Yeah, nice one. Good work. Go on, Rich. F now. Over C sharp, so your little finger, it's got to be.
Yeah.
That's it. Lovely. B minor. Lovely. D. Little finger on the C sharp.
Yes.
That's it. C. Home and dry now. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, nice. Good.
Yeah,
Good test, that, isn't it?
Goes round. Yeah, it's good. Thing that catches me out is the C sharp, the D over C sharp.
You want to play the standard D over C, don't you?
Yeah, and it's just it's just, yeah.
I can see
I'm
your.
sure, you know, a few hundred goes at it. And
You're
I'll get
starting your D a bit to the right there. You want left, sorry. You want to just pull it over a little bit. Your D
it. How do
chord.
you mean?
See your D
Oh, what?
chords there. Make sure
Yes.
your first finger's right far over. And then
Right,
the
got it.
little one
Yeah,
will be easy now. See,
yeah.
you get that in a good position. That's clear of that.
Better.
All right. Better. Well done, Rich. Go on, Brian. Have you heard this one, Rich? Do you know this song? Right, okay. I couldn't hear you because you're on mute, but I gathered. Go on, Brian.
Right.
Yes. Lovely. Lovely, indeed.
Yeah.
That's it. Excellent. Little finger. That's it. Excellent. Yeah, well read. Really good. I think the same with you it is with Brian. For some reason your D is over here.
Yeah, it needs to
Need
be
to
as far as
push
you
it.
can get it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Well,
can hear it sounds a little bit buzzy.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. I know you're focusing on other things like
Yeah.
just
It's, something you can really practice, can it?
yeah. All right, so verse 2 is exactly the same, so we're not going to run through that. We'll just have a little go through the chorus, which is nice, just open chords. So, well, you got a B minor, E minor. So G, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, B minor, E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4 to G, B minor, E minor, G, B minor, E minor, and then D, E. Okay, let's try that with the vocals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will we all shine on like the moon and the stars and the sun? Will we all shine on? Come on and on and on and on. It's the corner's gonna get you. Yeah, cool. It is a great tune, this. I love playing this. That is it, really. Just the verse and chorus to go. But yeah, all right, let's have a go at something else. Rich wanted to have a look at Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Is that right, Rich? Bit of a request. I don't know, have we ever done this one before? Have you done it, Brian? Do you know the tune? Roddy's probably got the setting on his Spark, haven't you? He's got the sound, he's typing it in. No, you're not. It'll definitely be in there, though. Right, I'm going to demonstrate it to you first. I've never actually played this song, so I'm reading it. So this should be interesting. It does look pretty straightforward, though, so I'm not too worried. Right, so it goes. think that's it. And then there is a chorus which goes, I don't even know the words to this, whatever it is. And it's just back and forth between them power chords, holding for 8 beats. That's the chorus. Does that sound like it, Rich? Is that have you had a little go
that
at this?
opening riff, because as Rod will attest to this, because he's got an electric guitar with a great amp. If you're playing that with loads of gain and you know, and reverb or whatever, it just sounds pretty awesome. If you know, I can't play it yet, sort of thing.
Do you want to show us what you've got so far, maybe?
Yes, yeah. I've got it on a clean setting because
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, good. Right.
And then, so
We'll work through it. There is some things you could brush up with on that.
Yeah.
Just the way.
Brush up.
So
definitely.
we'll try and tidy that up. But let's have a look at the main riff to begin with here. This is what it is. So this is what we've got here. So you want to hit the 2 12s and then hammer on the 14. All these little squiggles is just holding it. Yeah. So with that, yeah, so it does it 3 times. It goes drown, drown, drown. So it's actually played as a triplet. Da 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 da. So getting that feel right, it almost feels, the triplet almost feels dragged. So ba 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 da 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 ba ba ba. It almost feels dragged. So let's Brian, I would bar them 12s there. Bar that's it, and then you're hammering on the 14. That's it. So it's almost like a one motion. So you sort of play the 12 and then hammer on the 14. So it's kind of quick. It's not like da-dum. It's dum, 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 dum. Okay. And then we have on the 5th string, it goes 12, 14. And the string below it, 12, 14. Now with this, what I saw with you, Rich, you were keeping the bar on. And as well, Roddy, you are as well. But I would bring my hand down and go for a cleaner, sort of precise. So I'm doing that. So it is 12, 14. So treat them as individuals. Don't bar this bit. And then you go 12, 14 on the 5th string again. And at the end it goes 12 back to the 14. So the very last one isn't a 12, 14 hammer. No, see at the end, Roddy, it doesn't go 12, 14 hammer. It goes 12 back up to the 14. Da-do. That's it. Yeah, that's it. At the end, so that's it. Let's do that together. Do, 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 do. And if you treat it individually, you can get a cleaner hammer. I'm just watching something. That's it. See what you did there, Rich? That what you did different to before. What you were doing is when you're doing the hammer, you were taking your finger off like that. So you need to, when you do the hammer, keep the first finger down. Because you don't want to take that off before you've hit it accidentally and it'll deaden the note off. Yeah, so it's not too bad, this little opening riff. So you got down, 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 solid. Down, 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 da, 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 down, down, down. So when you come back to the down, down, just drag it out a bit. Roddy, let's have a little listen to that. Are you familiar with this one here?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. Nice sound, by the way. This 12/14, see, it's got that little circle on it. It's a hammer. That's it. That's it. Go on. Go from the start. So I'll give you the time to get back into the second bit. So if you listen. So it kind of comes into it straight away, do you know, the second bit?
Yeah.
And then when you've done that, back to the start. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Bang on. Brian, it does that 4 times, by the way. Lovely. Do that again. You do. Excellent. Yeah. Lovely. Nice one. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. It is a really well-known riff, isn't it? And,
Yeah. It's good, yeah.
good to
I
play.
can't believe I've never done this song.
No,
I mean, I've known it my whole life.
I think Brian's a bit of a 70s rocker.
Brian is, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
prob-
yeah.
Did
Like
you used to have
that.
long hair, Brian?
I had some hair, not that long.
It's been a long time since I've had hair, so don't worry. I'm not calling you. Go on, Rich. Oh, do hammer-ons there, Rich.
What?
See the timing?
Yes.
Do 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 do. It's constant. Listen. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Now, when you're hammering on, you're doing fast hammers. You're going da 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 da.
What, the opening bit? The opening.
Oh no, the second half of it.
Oh.
Now you got to hammer on at that speed. Da 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 da.
Oh, a hammer on.
See,
Yeah.
your hammer's slowed down now, which is correct.
Yeah.
See there, your hammer's quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me demonstrate so you can see. And this is a mistake a lot of people do. They say hammer and they go like this.
Yeah.
Fast. You
Yeah.
could do a hammer like. You could do a very slow hammer. So it's da 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 da.
Yep.
There. You're starting to get the speed there.
Yeah.
That's it. So you've got to understand your hammers don't always have to be this.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It could be
Staccato almost. Yeah.
Yeah, just hold the first note. All right, good. Now, one thing I noticed when you were doing the verses, they were kind of like. But actually, if you listen to it, it's. Which is palm muting. So your palm has to be somewhere near the bridge. So you'll find the sweet spot. If you're over too much, it'll be too dead. And if you're over that way too much, it'll be too open. So we're on the 12th fret power chord. this is nice and straightforward. So it's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's how long you play it. So let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all down strums, palm muted. So that's going to be the challenge here, getting the palm muting. And then you go down to the 10th fret here and you just do 1 bar of that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. So 2 lots of 1 on the 12th fret, 1 lot on the 10th fret. Okay, so when you're on that 10th fret, you then jump down and back up, and it goes da da. So you're jumping down, the power chord's jumping down, da da, back up, and then up to the 12th. Da. So that goes da da da. I'll show you what that looks like. So let's say from the 10th on the 5th. So there, then up, and then move up to the 12th. I know you love your power chords, don't you, Brian? You're having a whale of a time. Do you know what? If you slapped a load of distortion on it, you'd be buzzing. I'm telling you. So on the 10th fret here on the 5th string, that's it. Play the power chord. Then move the power chord up to the 6th string. And then slide up to the 12th fret with your first finger. That's it. So ba ba ba. And there is a nice little subtle thing that happens here. It plays the 12th fret on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string. So it's like, so down. So it goes down, down, down. Okay. So here's what we have for the verse. Palm muted on the 12th, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, then 10th. And then it goes da 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 down. Yeah. So these, when you do these chords at the end, they're not palm muted. It's only these. Rich, let's have a listen to you. Palm muting. Ching. That.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very short. Very, just play it little. Yeah. Go on, Roddy. Yeah, nice one. See the difference there, Rich, with the palm mute?
Yes.
It's nice, that. You're on the strings too much, almost cutting them off. You need to back off to the bridge with your palm mute. There you go. You want to still hear the note. Go on, Roddy. Yeah, nice. This that's
nice one, Rod.
Yeah, it's good. It makes the
really
difference
cool.
with the sound, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, this power chord with your first 2 fingers. What's going on?
You've got to get Brian to get an electric guitar.
Yeah. Come on, Rich. Give him one of your 20 guitars. Come on, mate. Give a poor Northerner a guitar. Come on.
You'll be, just watch this space. Watch this
Oh,
space.
right. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening now.
Yeah,
You from down south have nicked all our work. Go on, Brian.
Is that right?
Don't move down on that one there.
Oh dear.
It's just that one. Da, da, and
So it's,
that's it.
Yeah.
And then yeah, okay. And there's only much point in going through the next bit, which if you look, it goes, You hold the 12th fret for 4 beats. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 8th fret for 2. And the 10th fret for 2. All this theory is saying it just holds it for all that bar. I think it slides to the 8. That's what it's trying to tell you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, back up to then back up to the palm muting. 2, 3, 4, 8, 10. Okay. And that's it really. I did listen to the song and I couldn't hear anything other than that. I don't think there's a guitar solo, is there? It's a very
That's it. Yeah, that was. That was.
It's a very simple song, isn't it? It's like just starts and finishes.
But yeah, it's legendary.
Yeah, for a classic song, I almost wanted something else to happen. And
yeah.
I bet it was just like radio friendly.
It's a simple riff.
Yeah.
Simple for a simple man.
And that opening riff just happens at the start, doesn't it? It's not for a good riff. All right, let's have a little go. I wanted to just do you know Time in a Bottle? Have you heard of that?
Message in a Bottle?
No, Time in a Bottle.
Oh right, okay. No, I haven't heard of that.
By who?
Do you know it, Rod?
By who?
Ah, I knew someone would say that. I do.
What again?
Wait there. It's an old one, this.
You call again?
Time in a Bottle. I'm going to just Google it. By Jim Croce.
Croce.
Oh, Jim Croce. Yeah, I know Jim.
Yeah, have you heard him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's like...
His number.
If I had time in a bottle, da, 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 da. Are you familiar with it? Bloody hell! There's always one in there.
Brilliant guitarist, Jim Croce. He was fantastic.
Yeah. Are you familiar with that tune?
Yeah.
I am not. I'm not. It's very folky for me.
Well, what we'll do is we'll do that one next week.
Good.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll give you time to listen to it because trust me, Rod, when you listen to it, you'll get into it. It is a great tune. But we can have a look at Summer Breeze. Do you know is it?
Oh, lovely.
Heavily.
Isley Brothers.
Isley Brothers, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Did we do Summer Breeze last time? No.
Yeah.
All right, nice one. Yeah, so the verse is, I'll just play you a little bit. I know you know this song, but you can see how the chords are working. We're going to have to bar this, so it's going to be like... Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Verses. See the curtains hanging on the window in the evening on a Friday night. So it's quite cool little chords. So I don't know if you've had a go at this one before. I'm not sure. So we're gonna do a D minor 7, but as a bard here on the 5th fret. Let me just mute you. So on the 5th fret, you're gonna play like a minor 7 shape. Yeah, that's it. Summer breeze. Have you got that, Rich? Yeah. And then you're gonna just move that up 2 frets to the E minor 7. Makes me feel high. And then we're gonna just go down to the open chords and do D minor. or you could do a barred version of it if you want. Then we're going to do a G sus4. It's been a... I know there's another song in there somewhere. So G sus4. If you remember your G, if you do a G with your third and fourth finger, you can put your first finger on the second string. No, not fret, Roddy. It's second string. That's it. That's your sus4. Put your little finger on as well. That's it. Do you remember it now? So D minor. Flowing in the G sus4. Jasmine. That's it. C. In my mind. C over B flat. So if you think you've got a B flat chord here, like that on the, see there? That's your B flat chord. Now I want a C in the root. So this B flat's going to go to C. So it's just a line there. See? It's just a line. That's it. So you can see you've got the C chord there. Oh, sorry, the B flat chord there. And you've got a C in the root. That's what it is. It's probably one of the easiest chords you play. To bar it right, make sure you're getting it barred. It might be easier with your first finger. See that? All right, so let's just back it up a bit now. So here we are. I think that C to the B flat over C is quite a nice little change. So C, D minor 7. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor 7. Move it up 2 frets to E minor 7. D minor now. G sus4. C now. 2, 3, 4. Then B over C. I mean, you could. Do you remember Pinball Wizard when we did this? That was a B sus4. You could actually do that there on the G sus4. See what I'm doing? That's it. So what you can imagine is you've got a G in an E shape, and to get that G sus4, you got to do this. So if you think of it this way, here's an E, yeah, an E major, and if you were to put your little finger on, you would have an E sus4, wouldn't you? So all we're doing is going to bar that, but on G. So shift your fingers up and bar the 3rd fret. That's it. And then you're left with a G sus4. So you could do the D minor here, bar there and there. Go on, Ronnie.
I think that's a great way to play that chord. It's much easier for me anyway. Can you also make sure when you send that, you actually point
that on it as well?
Card.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, definitely. The only reason I chose the other one is because we've done that quite a lot. Do you know when we've done G sus4? But I know what you mean. It's harder to get to. I only chose it because I thought you'd know it straight away. Yeah, it sounds nice as well, doesn't it? So you got the D minor there now on the 5th fret, straight D minor, not a D minor 7, and then to the G sus4, and then C, and then focusing on the root of the C there, you just want to bring your first finger over and summer breeze. Get your tight pants on when you're singing this. Yeah, all right. Let's try and do that nice and slow together. It's easy playing this first bit quick, but when you get to the next bit, it's fast. So we're going to slow it all down. So D minor 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, D minor 7. Move it up to E minor 7. Back to D minor. G sus4. And then C. B flat over C. Okay, I'm going to listen to it, but we're going to do the second half of this. D minor 7. 3, for D minor 7. Summer breeze. Moving up to E minor 7. Makes me feel fine. D minor, G sus4. See, the D minor is only 2 beats. 1, 2, and then thingy. I think you might be hanging it a bit too long, Rod. That's it. And then to C for 4 beats. 2, 3, 4. E7. Okay, so it's got a nice. That's actually moves to a dominant chord, which pulls you to A. Because if you think about it, E7's the dominant in the key of A. So that's how they've managed to change key by using this dominant here. Right, let's have a little listen to that. Rich, do you want to go first with that? So
Yeah,
D
before
minor
you start,
7.
Rich, B flat over C. What was that again?
Ah, yeah.
Okay,
It's from the 5th string on the 3rd fret. That's it.
thank you. Yeah.
Probably one of the easiest chords. Apart from this, it's probably second easiest chord you'll ever play. Go on, Rich. Two beats on that, Rich.
Yes, yeah.
And then C. Lovely. D minor 7. Move it up. That down, but for 2 beats. G sus4. C for 4 beats. And then E7. Excellent. That's it. That's it. Brilliant. Great sequence.
Okay.
Oh, wait there. Get that G sus4 again, Roddy. That's it, yeah. That it goes back to 4 beats on them, Rod. That's it. D minor 7. Yes. Now I'm talking. Excellent. Nice one, Rod. Go on, Brian. Great sequence, that, innit? That's it. Excellent. D minor 7. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, nice one. Really good. Well played. So let's have a little look. I tell you what, we could. Yeah, we'll just have a little go through the verse here. So if you see the C is pushed, so it's 2 beats. 1, 2, and. So it's on the and of 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay. And then see the G to D, so the D's push. So G, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we've always got 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then back to C, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, let's try and play this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, A. 1, 2, and 3, 4. G, 1, 2, and 3, 4. A. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So getting that push on that second chord.
You know that push on the CD and
Yeah.
Is that on the upstroke?
No,
Sort of-
because you're in 16th strumming on this. See, it's a 16th strumming. So let me
Right.
just show you how that feels. It's
Yeah.
like 1 and a 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3. It's going to be a downstroke.
Oh.
It's only the E and the A which is upstrokes, the 16ths. All right, let's play that together. So the last time it does it, it holds on A there. Let's see if we can get through this. So from the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, A. See the curtains hanging on the window in the evening on a Friday night. A little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything is alright. D minor 7. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Good lead guitar in this as well. It's simple, but it's nice. All right, I'll leave that there. It doesn't matter if you didn't manage to get through it. I think if you didn't, you need to just work on the chords yourself and get comfortable with them. Do you know what I mean? So don't worry about it. Brian, how have you found tonight? Was that all right at the end, or did it move a bit quick?
No, super, Dave. Yeah, it's a lot to work on again there.
Yeah.
It's the, you know, you get into, you think, oh, get in there and get the next minute, you come in with these things, you think, oh my God, you got to get in. Yeah, it's great though, because it's something different to try and get a grip of, you know.
And do you know what? You were handling it, all right. It might not have been up to top speed, but you were understanding it, and I could see you were playing it. So
Yeah.
to get to this level, like learning it so easily,
Yeah.
it's quite a good
We're going to have to
level
a while,
to be
so,
at.
yeah.
Roddy.
Superb. Thoroughly enjoyed it. All three very, very good. Good suggestion
Yes.
by the man from Del Monte.
You're my hardest customer, so when you've had a good night,
If you satisfy Roddy, you satisfy all of us, yeah.
No, I love that last song. It's just the chord progression is so nice. It melts your soul. It's lovely.
I think I love sequences where it moves around in major chords.
Yeah,
It's like constantly chucking you out of key, but
and it does surprising bits all the time because it changes key completely.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But once you listen to it quite a lot of times, it just seems normal. You're not shocked by it. It's just a great tune.
No, it's beautiful. That's what music's about, isn't it?
And things like that always prick your ears up. Do you know, when you first listen to it, you're like, oh, what's happening there? Like, you know.
Very, very, very nice choice of numbers, my friend.
Yeah, good. Richie.
I feel I'm on the verge of a major breakthrough. Now,
Are you
on about golf or what?
Coming out of the closet?
No, what it is, when I first,
Yeah.
you know, up until a little while ago, I couldn't stand sort of playing a few chords, and then you've got to stop to sort of rejig your fingers or whatever. And because I'm a part of this wonderful group of fine guitarists, I feel that I'm improving, getting to their sort of standard where they're not having to, I'm not stopping, you know, and it's sort of even though sometimes you don't hit the right notes or the right notes in the chord, it's still moving.
The momentum.
The momentum's still going, and musically you're sort of getting it, and this is the breakthrough that I've been waiting for years.
Well, I've seen improvements in all of us, to be honest, over the last.
It's great. It's fantastic.
Absolutely.
It just shows you if you want to get good at something, it's just like just doing a constant thing.
Yeah.
Even if it's a small thing, but consistently is better.
No, that's right. But you've got to have the desire and the passion to do so, which I know that us as a group have.
Sure.
You know, and all your groups, we've all got that desire to improve and to be. You know, when Rod played Paranoid, I thought, that's what I want to do. That.
Yeah.
I want to be able to play it like that to really impress all my rock and roll friends.
Have you got You got a Spark amp, haven't you, Rich?
Yeah, I've got the Spark amp.
Yeah,
I
you
can
could
it
probably
on
put the setting in there.
Yeah, I could, but yeah, I don't want to wake the neighbours up. No,
Neighbours, Rich, come on, are you kidding? Are you kidding?
they're 5 miles away.
There's something else that I've recently kind of woken up to is when you're playing chords with a different root note,
Slash chord.
slash chord. What I've noticed is that whereas previously I've really tried to get the whole thing, you actually don't need to, because it's almost a passing note, and it just
Well-
leads you into the next. So when you with them chords, you don't have to hit every string
No.
either. You just hit.
Right.
You just make sure you hit that right single string, and the
Yeah.
rest doesn't matter because you're on.
Right.
to the next chord
Yeah,
with it.
it's a D over C sharp. You just need to hit that C sharp note.
Yeah, and move on to the next chord because honestly,
Yeah.
you really don't. The attention. is
Yeah,
not
got
there.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know
Yeah.
what? If you do hit everything, it can sound a bit too messy.
Yeah, nice tip, Rod.
You're actually
Loving
good
it.
singling that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Before we
gentlemen.
go,
Oh, go on, Brian.
Just one quickie before we go. That Jim Croce song.
Yes.
Great song. I know it.
Do you know
He
it?
also done another one which I think's better than that personally.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
done.
I Got a Name. It's called.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, he's got some fab songs, Jim Croce.
I don't know if you remember, someone booked me for this gig at their house, and he was an American guy, and he gave me 28 songs, specifically 28 songs to learn. And I looked down the list and I thought, never even heard of any of them. Never heard of any of these songs. And I thought, well, I'm getting paid a fair whack. I'll learn them all. And they were like obscure, like Jim Croce. This was one of them. All weird chord sequences, hard to grasp melodies, and all this. And I turned up. He was in bed, and I woke him up. And then I started, and there was no one there. It was just me in his back garden in a marquee. I thought, I'm just gonna do it. And I said, do you want the songs that you chose? He's like, what are you on about? I said, you give me a list, 28 songs. I was like, do you want me to try Time in a Bottle? He's like, what's that?
No.
I said, you asked for this song. He's like, I've never heard of it. And I was like, I spent like a week smashing them songs.
You got some crazy customers, you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But do you know what? It just bumps up the repertoire, and I think I used half of them in the guitar lessons as well. So, yeah.
As you quite rightly point out, David, many times, you never stop learning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You never stop. Yeah.
Never stop learning.
That's the joy of it. Really, I think you got to embrace it, because when I was starting out, I wanted to get good, and sometimes you forget. Actually, that was the fun bit. The magic moments where you're like, oh yeah, I can do that, and they're the magic moments.
You're right, and that doesn't apply when you're just a guitarist with a voice. It applies when you're in a band and you're playing song and it all comes together in a band. It's magic.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a great feeling.
And then you get bored with it and want to sling it out of the set.
Oh no, that's what I'm like. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, gents.
guys.
Nice to see you all. Yeah,
Bye, guys.
Guys.
see you all later. Bye bye.